Welcome back, guys. It's 5 o'clock. And that intro took me 3 tries.
Indeed it did. Happy New Year's!
Happy New Year's!
We might have just
we should
taken...
have gotten, like, sound makers. Noise makers. Sound makers.
Oh.
You know?
You can whistle.
Don't whistle. Your whistle is too loud.
Okay.
Anywho.
Only fair.
Happy New Year. It's
Happy New
2024. 2024. Oh my god. I turned 20 this year.
And I turned... Jesus Christ.
You turned 22.
I don't even want to think about it.
Oh, okay. Well, moving on. Not like that's the whole topic of our podcast today.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah. Welcome to 2024. I
Welcome to it.
don't know what's going to happen, but we have some plans.
Oh, we've got some plans.
Mm-hmm.
Such as telling you all to join Patreon.
Yes. Join Patreon. Helps us
A lot.
a lot.
I spelled the word better wrong on here.
Oh well. It helps us a lot, and
Wow.
I don't know, just join it.
Just do it. One of our
If
2024
it makes you happy, it makes us happy.
Amen.
Trust.
One of our 2024 resolutions is to get better equipment, maybe film more, just do a little better overall. And if you guys join our Patreon, we'll be able to meet that goal.
Exactly.
And we would love that.
Mhm.
Also, another reason to join our Patreon and support us is because we get fucking married this year.
We get
We
married
sure
this
do.
year in August,
Mm-hmm.
and joining our Patreon will help us pay for our marriage. Just kidding.
Depending on how much money we make,
Depending.
it could help us.
At some point, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, we're getting
Anyhow.
married this year,
Mhm.
and I don't know, I'm pretty excited.
I'm pretty excited.
Mhm. I still need to go look into
Suits.
buying suits.
Yeah, we need quite a few things.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we should revisit our little list.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
We're busy bees.
Yeah. We also plan on going to the gym, so we will look
Okay,
fit for a wedding. So
true. How many times have we said this now? A lot.
a lot. But
But we're legit this
Remember-
time.
remember that I said if we don't start this year, I don't know, we're just not gonna look good for our marriage, and I really want to look good for our marriage.
Valid.
So-
We are going to look good because we do look good. We'll just look even better. And what's wrong with looking better? Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing at all.
So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
How was your guys' Christmas?
Oh, yeah. How was your Christmas? How was your New Year's? How's it hanging?
Yeah,
Let us know.
we're
We
going
miss
to
you.
have a lot of fun this New Year's.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm pretty excited about it.
I keep forgetting that New Year's is coming so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas really snuck up on me, too. And now it's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah,
And, like,
but that's just adult life. It makes sense.
yeah. I guess I'm just really feeling it this year. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really not focused on the holidays as much.
No.
I feel like you're focused on the holidays as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and then you kind of lose focus,
And
And
then
then
you
you
get
have
kids.
kids.
Yeah,
and then you have to refocus on the holidays again because you
your
have
kids need it. Yeah.
So right now, we're just in that blurry little middle section where it's like, this doesn't matter. Or at
No,
least that's how I feel.
it
like,
doesn't really matter at all.
Holidays used to be a really big thing for me. We talked about it in our last episode, like, I used to have traditions for New Year's and everything too.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just like, I really don't care.
Yeah.
Like, wow, it's another year. Woohoo.
Woohoo.
I'd rather celebrate my birthday, to be completely honest. I feel like, you know what? I feel like birthdays should be the new year.
Which makes no sense because
No.
birthdays should be only 9 months apart.
I don't agree with that.
I do.
We'll circle back to that in a second. Let me finish my thought, and then we'll
'Cause-
get back to
okay.
that. I, like, think about it. Because, yes, it is a new year, but it's not my new year. I haven't been here for a year longer as of January 1st
But then
or December
everybody has a
31st.
new year on a different day.
Yeah,
That makes
I'm just
no
saying it
sense.
doesn't matter that much. 'Cause like on your birthday, that's when you've been here for a year longer.
Mm-hmm.
So you go celebrate that.
Also, the 9 months thing, it makes sense because you wait 9 months to be born, right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck is it a year?
'Cause
Because it's your
that's
birthday.
well, 'cause
It's
you were
counting.
born that day.
I know, but if it was 9 months apart, it would make more sense.
Are you saying that? Okay, so my birthday's August 17th.
Mm-hmm.
9 months later is August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Should my birthday be in May? And then after that, should it be in May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January? January?
Yeah.
Like it should shift every year?
Mm-hmm.
That makes no sense.
Yes, it does.
If you were arguing for 9-month years, that would make a little more sense.
But it's impossible to make 9 months. 9 month years.
Yeah, I know. Unless you stretched them out, and there were still 365 days in the year.
Huh? Oh.
Stretch
Yeah.
out the months, make the months longer than 30 or 31 days, to still have 365
Who the
days.
fuck came up with 30 days anyway?
There's a whole. Have you ever heard of like the Mayan and Aztec calendars or
Yeah.
whatever? That shit's crazy.
Uh-huh.
I think that shit's really cool.
Did you know that 2012 was based on the Mayan
The
calendar?
end of the world.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be the end of the world.
Mhm.
Yeah. Did you know?
I didn't. I did not.
Me neither. 1999. Obviously, they thought the world was gonna end too.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
is insane because everybody thought it was the flip of the century.
Yeah.
It's not,
No.
because the flip of the century happens between 2000 and 2001.
Oh yeah, we've talked
Yeah.
about this before,
Uh-huh.
and I
It's-
don't agree. That's just
I don't agree.
1999, 2000. It's like you're ending your teen years at 19, and then you go to your 20s at 20.
But you don't become an adult until 21.
No, you don't.
Exactly.
Wait, no.
Exactly.
I'm saying I don't agree with that.
But look,
I'm an adult
listen
right
to it.
now.
0 is a number that basically doesn't matter, right?
It kind of does.
No, it doesn't. It's nothing.
Without 0, we wouldn't have 10. Without 0, we wouldn't have 100. Without 0, we wouldn't have 1 million. 1 million is based on zeros.
But that's a whole number because it has another number in front of it. If you take that number in front of it out, it's nothing, right? Yeah. Exactly. So what I'm saying is a new decade, it makes sense to start on 1, counting from 1 to 10, right? And then counting from 1 to 100 is a century. Does it make sense? Yes, it does. Right? That's how they came up with the Roman numerals for years and shit.
Okay.
Because if you count from 1 to 1,000, it's exactly 1,000. That's why they did it like that. And it's kind of weird. But people weren't paying attention to that because nobody knew. So they were like, oh, it's the flip of the millennium in 2000, which makes no sense.
Anyways, I was just going to go on to say that one time I talked to my dad about, like, what was it like to live in 1999 on New Year's Eve? And he said nothing really happened except good music all of a sudden started happening.
Good music?
Yeah. He said that, like, he went, like, New Year's Eve, whatever, everyone thought the world was going to end. And then you're still here on New Year's, and all of a sudden, music is better.
But then...
Or maybe he said worse.
I don't know.
I don't remember. He just said basically...
I don't know if I agree with that, because...
Okay, you have a very different music taste than me and my dad.
Queens. Huh?
It's not Queens, it's Queen.
Queen, yeah.
I said you
corrected
have a
myself.
very different music taste than me and my dad.
Yeah, I do, but we do listen to a lot of the same music, and I like a lot of the same music that you do. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I like Green Day.
That makes me feel good. I'm glad you remembered the words, the name.
The name.
Yeah. Wow.
I should start listening to Slipknot again. I used to.
You know who you should. You know what?
What?
You know who me and my coworkers decided needs to come back right here, right now?
Who?
Creed.
Creed? Is that a band?
Yes. Also my cousin, unironically.
Creed is the one character from The Office who's really fucking weird.
Fuck, 1 second, I can't remember which song it is that I'm trying to play. Fuck, which one is it?
I'm having so much fun.
Okay, keep talking to them so that I don't.
I don't know what to say anymore. Do you guys like Spider-Man? I have Spider-Man tattoo. Oh yeah, new tattoos. I plan on getting a new tattoo this year. I don't know when it's gonna happen, 'cause tattoos are expensive. So
which one is it?
Patreon. I'm kidding.
That's funny. Is this it?
I don't know. Is that a country? Why are we listening to country right now?
It's not. It's not country. It's not the song that I wanted though. You know the song that in the Barbie movie? Small spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. Which if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Anyways,
Max. It's on Max.
it is on Max. When the Kens sit on the beach and sing to Barbies. What? How do the words go?
I forgot.
I'm completely drawing a blank right now. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that song is by Creed.
Do you want me to play the guitar at you? So is it a country band?
No.
'Cause they... Oh, I don't know. Ah!
Are you okay?
Ow. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, I should get back to listening to Slipknot.
I didn't know
Slipknot.
you don't strike me as the
I know.
Slipknot fan.
It's not really fan. I just listened to it a little bit. And then I got into my Iron Maiden phase. And then I stopped listening to it.
Wow.
Yeah. It's weird.
The things you know, the more you know.
Mm-hmm.
I would have never guessed that about you. And
We
we've
do
been
listen
dating
to
for-
Metallica a lot just because of Stranger Things, but
we don't listen to Metallica a lot. We listen to one song by Metallica
which
a lot.
is
It's a good song.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say we listen to the band a lot. I'd say we listen to Master of Puppets a lot.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Obey your master.
I hope you enjoyed that. Okay.
So with this new year, you got a new job.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to tell you guys the details because who do I look like spilling the beans on the internet? But I will say I'm a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I'm
all
not
you
going
need
to
to
tell
know.
you the details, but you know what it is.
Well, now they know like the profession. They don't need to know anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else.
Ooh, that video last night, Sam and Kobe's.
Oh, we watched a Sam and Colby spooky video.
It was kind of weird, that teacher shit. I don't know. I did not like it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we're not going to...
Do you think she died on campus?
No. The paragraph that it pulled up, like that they showed from Google, it says that she died, but she worked at the school. She didn't die at the school.
Oh, I see.
Sam and Colby are ghost hunters. Don't judge. Keep listening. They're ghost hunters, and they're really cool, and I've been watching them since middle school. Shout out to Chloe if you ever see this, because you really put me on. Anyways, they just went back to the Conjuring house for, like, the 3rd time, and they're staying the night a week, and they made a 4-part series.
Which
there we go.
they do a lot.
Yeah. And I made Bruno watch an episode yesterday, the first one of the series, and you should all go watch it. It's actually not that scary. Out of all their videos, that is probably the least scary.
Is there any horror movies like for New Year's?
Like coming out this year?
No. Like New Year's horror movies.
Oh, probably.
I've never heard of one.
I don't pay attention to the horror scene.
Yeah, 'cause like there's this year I heard a lot of people talking about how there's like no horror movies for Thanksgiving. And then they came out with one for Thanksgiving this year. So I don't know. I feel like that should be one. There's a lot about birthdays. There's a lot about Christmas. No, there's a few about Christmas. Oh, did you see that fucking Disney is making like, I think we talked about this in the first episode actually. Oh well. Disney's making like some characters like Mickey and all that. Like
they're not copyrighted anymore.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that in the last episode, but I talked about
The
it with
first episode of the whole thing.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was recently talking about this with my stepdad.
But yeah, and it's gonna make a lot of shit possible.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy 'cause I kind of want to see it.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool. Anywho.
Go on.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I was just gonna try and steer back to the topic of this episode, but I don't know what to say. Oh, what else are we doing this year? Well, technically it's 2023 when we're gonna be doing this, but we're getting a new can.
Yes.
OMG, we've talked about this on the last episode.
Yeah. Spoon.
We're gonna be parents
Is late.
too.
Spoon is late.
Well, we never gave them like a date. They don't know the date lineups.
Exactly. But still, we are really excited and I don't know. There's a lot going on already for the cat. I feel like.
Yeah. But we're going to be parents of 2 under 2. Because Miss Stella, she won't turn 2 until May. No. Yeah, May. That feels right.
I'm so excited for spring to start.
I am too. My dad was telling me.
It's my favorite
season
of the year.
It's my dad's favorite season too.
It's like kind of cold outside, and playing soccer when it's kind of cold outside is just amazing.
Yeah. You haven't played soccer in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be a resolution. Play more soccer.
Yeah.
We
do
should
more
make
exercises in general, I feel like.
Yeah. I think we should make a 2024 vision board. And hang it up right there.
Right there?
Or right there, or right there. Anywhere where our walls are.
I look so dark.
I was just about to say, guys, our lighting is really bad right now.
Yeah. I feel like that tree was helping a lot.
The tree? What tree?
The Christmas tree.
Oh.
The one that was in the room.
I thought you were talking about the trees outside. We took down our Christmas tree yesterday. I hope you couldn't just hear me burp.
Why'd you announce it?
I don't know. In case they did hear me. Anywho. Yeah, our lighting's really bad right now because we're actually filming early.
For the first time in forever.
Yeah. So instead of it being dark out behind us, it's bright out behind us.
Very bright out.
And we're trying. We've talked about messing around with the layout of our studio room again, and we haven't really come up with any great solutions. So
bear with us
and join Patreon, because you can buy us better things.
There's this one meme that I saw the other day. This dude is like, imagine getting mugged by an animal, and then he goes, bear with me, and the only way of getting out of, like, getting a chance of getting out of it is bear with me by writing an encoded message. Bear with me.
That's pretty funny.
I know.
It took me until halfway through the second bear with me to understand what was happening.
He got mugged. Who gets mugged by a bear?
Idiots. Unless you're in open season, then it kind of makes sense. That series is so good.
It's a movie.
There's multiple movies, though.
I know.
Series.
Okay. Damn.
I wasn't trying to...
No, I know.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Do our shirts look the same color on camera?
A little bit.
I guess they're actually... Whoa. They're more similar than I thought.
Yeah, mine is a little darker, though.
Well, yours is like... Without it being next to my shirt, it looks pink. I would say it's like a dusty pink. I would say mine is like a light purple. But next to each other, they look the same.
Which is weird.
Color theories. Color theory is fucking crazy.
What you mean?
Color theory.
Never heard of color theory.
God, how do I begin to explain? You know, like when you're painting, and there's a big, think of like a Bob Ross painting.
Yeah.
Beautiful sky, mountains, trees. You take one shade of blue, and you put it over here, and it's darker than the background shade of blue. But then you put it over here on top of a different shade of blue, and it looks lighter. But it's the same shade.
I get it.
You know?
Yeah.
That's
your brain. It's not a color theory. It's just your brain playing tricks on you.
It's color theory.
It's just your
Comment down below.
It's just your brain being
examples. Dumb. How do you explain color theory? Kadrian, if you're watching this right now, please help a girl out. I really hope she's watching this. Because she'll know how to explain it.
Yeah, but it's just your brain being dumb. There's so many things that your brain does that makes no sense. Like if you put, there's two images of two famous people or whatever, and they keep changing. If you put your nose like right in between and just stare at that single point in the middle, the faces on the side are gonna start to change because your brain is just trying to place things that are not supposed to be there. Yeah. Because your brain is just imagining bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Your brain is dumb. But somehow we come up with stuff like that.
He pointed to his PC for
yeah.
all of you. I was going to say for those of you who can't see.
Yeah.
But none of them
Nobody can
that.
see. Exactly.
Quite literally none of them.
Like we come up with stuff like cell phones, that shit.
Ring lights,
the
computers.
MV mixer thing, which is insane. And then Stanley water bottles.
Yeah.
That somehow don't burn in fire.
I saw a video this morning of one that got ran over by a car.
How did it end up?
Flat. It was really funny.
Was it the same girl that burned?
No.
That would have been hilarious. Cause
that would be kind of funny.
Her car got caught on fire and they sent her
they
a
gave
new
her
car.
A new car. Yeah. And then
imagine
she
her
used the new car to run.
Yeah.
To run over a Stanley just to get a new Stanley.
Hey, if it works, it works.
I suppose. I'm trying to think. What else do I want to do in 2024? We're getting married. We're gonna have 2 kitties. I think we'll stay in the same housing situation. Better equipment. Excuse me.
Oh, my brother's graduating this year.
Oh, wow. Holy shit.
Yeah. It's crazy.
We graduated 2 years ago.
Isn't it whack?
Wow. My little sister's gonna be in middle school.
It's whack.
Oh my god, I can't cry. They'll make fun of me. I'm sorry, Ruby.
And then we start realizing that we're getting older.
Wow.
Like a lot older, it seems. As soon as I hit 20, I was like, oh, okay, this is not that bad. And then I hit 21 and I realized that everyone that is somewhat younger than me seems like they're a lot younger than me.
I'm somewhat younger than you.
I know. But
Do
like there's people like our friend's sister, like we talked in the last episode, she is 13. When she turns 21, I'm gonna be 28,
That's pretty crazy.
which is wild.
Yeah. Wild.
Uh-huh.
You put so, like, I could,
Wild.
your mouth just moved so
Wild.
much.
So wide.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but 28. I'm
That's
not
pretty
ready for
crazy.
that.
Well, you got 7 years.
Still,
6.
do you think I'm gonna be ready to turn 30? No,
You're not going to have a choice.
I know.
You know, my mom gave me a little spiel on my birthday, as moms do.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, you never really feel like an adult. You always wing it. You never, like,
Fair point.
there's not just going to be one birthday where you wake up at a certain age, not even 40, and then you're just all of a sudden like, wow, I'm an adult. No, it's not going to happen. You're going to be like, okay, I'm
Just here.
just here. I'm still existing the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You never feel like an adult. You just learn more
Yeah.
and have to pay more taxes and more bills. That's really all that
hate
happens.
taxes.
I do too. I think a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I like when they give me money back.
yeah, that's true. I do too.
It's
lot of
very
people
funny. Yeah.
I was just repeating the same thing I said.
I've been-
What?
Go on.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
I've been thinking, like, money is such a stupid creation.
Yeah.
Whoever created it is a bitch. 'Cause everybody was happy trading fucking...
Well, probably not everybody.
trading corn for fucking... What is it?
Corn for imagine
Sheep?
imagine one stalk of corn for a nice new pair of jeans.
Exactly. It'd be so much better.
It would be,
I could just plant
but we
corn.
don't have any corn.
I know, but I could do work instead of going to work for someone else to get something. I could just work in my backyard and plant it.
If you have a good plot of land,
Yeah, but if I
which
don't
takes
have,
money to buy,
if I don't
or
have,
corn to buy.
fair point.
I'm just ruining your point. I'm sorry.
You are indeed.
I'm just trying
And
to
that's why everybody was broke in the medieval eras. Fuck.
I'm just trying to prove a point. I don't know what point, but a point.
What do you think it was like to live in the medieval eras?
Medieval?
Yeah.
No, that's my answer. I wasn't
That was
asking.
very silly.
That was my answer.
Um,
I don't know how else to respond to that.
but yeah, I don't know, 'cause in the medieval era,
Yeah.
my people didn't exist. I mean, for like Europeans,
Yeah.
black people didn't exist because they were all in Africa, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones that did exist were seen as monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that they were kept in zoos?
I feel like I've heard that.
The first black person
Mm-hmm.
to ever be seen in Europe, they took it to a zoo because they thought it was a species of monkey.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't know that.
fucking whack.
They had zoos
Yeah.
before they knew what black people were?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That says something.
Like, perception of time is so whack.
It is.
Like, Anne Frank,
Anne Frank. Ain.
Whatever, is the same age as Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
Exactly.
That's actually so wild to
Uh-huh.
me.
And
It's
there's
like-
a Brazilian actress that died like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That was born on the same day as them.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Same year, not same day.
As we mentioned, we were watching a video about the Conjuring house yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say Conjuring house when we were talking about it in the first place?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, the Sam and Colby video that we referred to previously, they were at the Conjuring house. So we've been talking about the history of the Conjuring and like the real story and shit. Anyways, the seance where the mom got lifted and thrown 20 feet across the house,
Mm-hmm.
that happened in 1974.
Mm-hmm.
1974.
Which seems so
That's
close.
Not that long ago.
Exactly.
That's fuck. My mom was born 10 years later.
Did you know that the last guillotine death
Murder,
or
yeah.
murder? Not murder.
Oh, I heard this.
fucking-
When was it?
Yeah. like in the 80s,
Yeah.
which is insane.
Like, in my head, guillotines haven't been a thing since, like, the 40s, maybe 50s.
In my head, it hasn't been a thing since the 1800s.
That's probably more accurate. I don't know.
No, it's not.
Well,
'Cause
not
it
more
ended in the
accurate. I
80s.
mean, like, that's probably more of an average thought
Mm-hmm.
to the average human.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like,
I don't know either. What the fuck? Time is just crazy. Wait, 1974. How many years
if
ago
you
was
think
that?
about it, the 1800s are not
8, 9, 10.
that long ago either.
1974 was what, 50 years ago? As of, because it's 2024.
Mm-hmm.
1974 was only 50 years ago. Holy shit. My grandma
Your
My grandma was only like 11.
19
grandma
what?
was
Hold on.
1974.
Yeah. So, if you think about it, like I was saying,
Damn.
if you think about it, the 1800s were not even that long
No,
ago.
they weren't. Which means the
Your
1700s were
great-grandma
long ago.
was born in the 1914, right?
I think 19 something like that.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
20, 30 years before that,
Oh my
fucking
God.
Abraham Lincoln was
Wait.
kicking it still.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Exactly.
Oh my god. My other great grandma, who you never met, she passed away before we met.
Mm-hmm.
Great grandma Bess. She lived through, of course, like the Dust Bowl, the Great Depression, but I'm pretty sure she was born like. So my ancestors are from Germany.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she ever lived in Germany. She didn't. No, that was stupid. Anyways, the point is, she was alive like during the Holocaust. Isn't that crazy?
Both of your great grandmas were,
Yeah.
which is
I just heard more
insane.
stories about it from Bess.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
Because my mom was born 35 years after the Holocaust. No? Tweaking. No, it is. Because it was
Really?
in the 40s, right?
I don't
Yeah.
know time.
It ended in 1941.
Yeah.
My mom was born
that is
35 years after that.
Right. Damn.
36 years,
Wait.
actually.
My grandma was born. Oh yeah, my grandma's older than your mom, obviously.
Yeah.
Duh. Well, 41 to 63, 22.
Something like that.
My grandma was born 22 years after the Holocaust ended.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I turn next year. This year,
Wow.
actually. 22.
If this does not make you have like a brain spasm,
Brain
I
spasm.
don't fucking know. This shit's insane. This shit's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe people don't talk about this more often. I'm sure they do. I just probably don't pay attention.
I don't know. It's fucking weird.
It's just, it blows my mind every time I think about stuff like this.
There's a dude on TikTok that he keeps talking about it. Like, it just breaks my perception of time completely, and it bugs me.
Yeah. Time is weird. It's,
Mm-hmm.
I'll never understand it.
I don't know. Everything seems so recent, and when he talks about it, I'm like, oh my god, that didn't happen that long ago.
Mhm.
I was just not alive for it, but
Yeah.
it was not that long ago.
God, shit's so wild.
Oh well, we leave you with that.
We'll
I
leave
hope you
to
guys have a
ponder
great
your
2024.
thoughts. Yeah.
And I don't know.
Have a great 2024. Work on your vision boards. Work on your manifestations. Work on your intentions. I don't know. Okay. I've seen so many people saying that this year we are not saying 2024 is our year. So don't claim it as your year, 'cause then it's not going to be anyone else's year.
Exactly.
So don't claim this shit. You got to share it. You got to sit your butt down, think about your intentions for the year, and then act on them.
Mm-hmm. And
Don't claim it.
if you can help someone out that needs help, please do, 'cause everybody's suffering at the same time.
So real.
Text that one friend that has been going through some stuff and doesn't want to share it,
Mm-hmm.
and be like, hey man, I'm here for you. because
Real.
it does help a lot. And
It does.
this past year, 2023, was somewhat of a very long year.
I think it was
Even though it passed by
pretty fucking
fast,
long year.
I feel like everybody felt like it was a long year because of the amount of stuff that happened.
Yeah. It was
So
very mentally long.
it was very mentally heavy too.
Yeah.
So,
Just
man,
my therapist recently told me, text someone or text that one person you've been thinking about texting. It doesn't matter how they respond, because after you text them, even if they respond poorly, 2 years down the future, 2 months in the future, 2 weeks, 2 days, whatever it may be, they're going to remember that you texted them.
and also
So
if it's for your own mental health, it's very good to get closure on stuff that you did not. So go after it.
2024
Start a new year with a new life.
2024 is going to be our year, and it's going to be a mentally stable year.
Mm-hmm.
So,
happy 2024.
Happy New Year. Happy 2024.
Follow, subscribe, and turn on the notifications.
Yes.
Leave a like.
Do that.
And please be safe.
Do that. Yes.
Great day.
We love you.
Mwah.